It's the 30th of July, 2017, and ladies and gentlemen, it is a wrap. Twilight Princess is done and dusted, which for you guys means only a couple of weeks, and we will be going to another game. But what game, I wonder? Well, when me and Mom get the opportunity to do the tease we want to do, you guys will get to see it. So, look forward to that. It feels really weird to pop to town just for two things, but that's what I had to do. Around 2 o'clock, it is 83 degrees outside. Why did I think that was going to work? Really? I should have known it'd be mirrored. Anyway, point is, it's time for me to do the weed eating. And this week I'm going to do both places. So I'm going to do mine, and I'm going to do the parents'. Means I'll need both batteries in order to do that. But yeah, let's get ready for this piece. Wearing my gear. Ready to do this. Also, I'm wearing my old shoes, because now I got an old pair of shoes after getting the new ones. So yeah, now I'm going to start using those for things like yard work. That way I don't screw up the new ones too much. It's the 31st of July, 2017, and I have to say, this year's going by quick. Almost too quick. So I'm taking me a walk outside today, because the temperature is actually acceptable for that thing today. 85, really? Huh. Well, then again, I think it's been in the 90s, so that's probably what I'm seeing as unacceptable. Plus, we got a little bit of a breeze going on. So, anyway. By the way, guys, I'm kind of excited about something, because while I was swiping through to find that little temperature filter, you want to know what other filter I found? Williamsburg has a geofilter now. Tiny little town has a geofilter. Never thought I'd see the day. Then again, we do have some savvy people in our midst. You gotta find them, but we do have them. So, yeah. We got our own geofilter now. Had a little bit of an interesting feel today. This is one of the few times that I'm ever going to mention politics on this thing, but I was listening to Justin Robert Young this morning, because I never get to listen to his politics show until Monday morning, unless I get time during the weekend, then I might be able to fit it in, but normally it's Monday mornings. And he was talking about, now you watch, Scaramucci will be fired, I predict it. And that was on Thursday when he recorded that. Then I make my way home, take a look at Twitter. Guess who got fired today? Well, at least I know I'm following someone with predictive accuracy. Good job, Justin, I guess. Good job making that prediction. Although I will say, in all of this mess, my favorite thing that's come out of it is the people that have memeified the How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days poster. The internet's a beautiful place. It really is. It's the 1st of August, 2017, and it's Straw Day. Time to end this. I mean, I assume, given he's got just a bunch of dire wolves around him, if we haven't gotten through the defenses at this point to where we're actually going to have a proper boss battle with him, then I genuinely don't know how long this is going to take. Although, yeah, I'm assuming it's tonight. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the news! Have you heard the news? Strahd is dead. I won't run you through the entire scenario. Honestly, I know you really don't want that anyway. So let's fast forward to the end, shall we? So, we finally get rid of all the dire wolves and the last hellhound. We deal with all that stuff. Our halfling gets grabbed. They have a tussle in the air. The fire elemental that she keeps on her burst them into flames, ended up tossing Strahd into the holy lake that we were beside. And then the real fight began. He came out of it, and all of our people rushed over to him. It had to be me that had the death blow, though, because I was the one with the sword, right? The only thing that could really really kill him. Problem is, I was far away. You know, he got tossed pretty far. So, Gnome with little tiny legs, I had to get over there. So I hopped on top of my Forest Koshi and booked it. So I made my way over there, and as soon as I did, they killed him. Brought him down to hit points. However, he started to sparkle, started to shimmer. Clearly he was about to regenerate. That's when I yelled, "Get out of the way!" and went at him. And then all I had to do was roll a die. One single solitary die. And see if I hit him. And oh yes, I hit him. I ended up lopping his head off, which, by the way, spoiler alert, if you're going to deal with a vampire, lop their heads off and stuff like that. It takes care of things like regeneration and stuff like that. Pro tip for you. Anyway, took care of that, and he just dissolved. Dissolved into nothing. No remains left. It was bizarre, to say the least. Not how this usually goes down. Strahd's brother ended up resurrecting, getting back with his love, which happened to be the one girl we were protecting, reincarnate. And they decided to try to get Barovia back on the right path. Will they do it? No idea, because we're moving on. Or at least those characters are. Because now that those characters are done with, by the way, magic loss of vest, because those characters are done with, we can now go to our 2nd edition characters. We got done a little bit early on the night tonight, so we got to finish those up. So next week, we'll be playing our characters, which means my Artificer gets to get his gun on. Kinda. Because there's one problem. We're starting in the Underdark. Most of the party members are drow, except for, well, me, for instance. I'm human. And there's a reason why I am a human in the Underdark. I was learning from a master, and then he got some debt placed upon him. Guess what he sold to make sure his debt was paid? This guy right here. So yeah, that's how things will start off. And apparently I have my equipment, but it's on a cart. That's all the Dungeon Master will send me. So even though I have my equipment, I don't have my equipment on me. So for now, time for me to take this off. Apparently, whenever we need those characters and decide to play 5th edition again, Eldon will ride again. But until then, my paladins had a good run. And heck, if you're going to end a good run, why not kill one of the most evil vampires in Dungeons & Dragons history? I think that's a good way to end it for now. All I know is my homework, which I will probably do this weekend sometime, is to read up on Waterdeep, because that's apparently where I'm from. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm looking forward to it, though. And 2nd edition looks like it's not going to be as complicated as I thought. Oh, and one thing that really excited me, the DM said he was going to be forcing people to roleplay, which means, considering you guys know me, the thing I love about Dungeons & Dragons is roleplaying. Oh yeah, this will work out just fine. But for now, I need to stop my rambling and go to bed. So that leaves me just to say, good night everyone, hope you have a good rest of the night, and I'll see you tomorrow. It's the 2nd of August, 2017. We're about 10 minutes late getting home because something rather fascinating happened on the way home. So, a few minutes before work ended, the electricity flickered. And it was one of those abnormal flickers, one of those that you know something bizarre was going on, as opposed to something that was normal, you know. So you kind of wondered what could be going on with the electricity system to make it flicker. Plus the timing was just hilarious. Just when we were getting ready to leave, it's going to throw our time clock completely off. They're probably going to have to do some time fixing. Anyway, point is, turns out what had happened was a guy slammed into one of the electrical poles with his car. And it wasn't just normal wreck either. He was clearly intoxicated, and the cop threw him in that car quicker than anything. We just happened to come up on it in our traffic coming from home, so we could see it occur. But yeah, the cop made him go through a sobriety test and everything. And clearly, yeah, he was on something. Which, ironically enough, probably saved his life, because that car was crumpled up. So if his muscles had not been all loosened up by whatever it was, might not have been as well off. Just saying.
Alright, now we can hear you. Now I got that echo reverberating at me. There we go. Alright, sweet jams, guys. Give me some more sweet jams.
It's the 3rd of August, 2017, and I'm an idiot. I'm an utter idiot. You want to know what I did? I did not bring my wallet with me. We had another morning where I paid for breakfast, so it's still in Mom's bag. I'm gonna have to start putting the dang thing in my lunchbox. It would occur if I don't keep frickin' doing this. I'm so used to the wallet just being in my vest, never having to think about it, that whenever I have to take it out for, like, work, then, you know, obviously not gonna have to do it, right? Here's the really annoying part, though. I ordered breadsticks at the local movie place, and I can't pay for them. So, I guess I am stuck not eating tonight. Well, I'll eat when I get home, because I'm not making them come over here to deliver my wallet. By the time that happens, it'll be too late anyway. Just got back home. My friends invited me to eat with them at the new Mexican restaurant in town. The old one's still king to me, but still, it was a good burger. They had a weird spice in it, and by weird I don't mean bad weird. I mean, I couldn't pinpoint what the heck it was. It's almost like they took taco meat and turned it into a burger, is what it almost seemed like. And I'm not quite sure if that's what they did or not, but yeah, it had this interesting feel to it that I've not gotten out of another burger. So yeah, that was an interesting little culinary journey for me, and you guys know me, I love my culinary journeys. So, and plus, good discussion, such good discussion. See, where we beat Strahd, we kind of discussed where their group is. Unfortunately, one of them's not too optimistic about them surviving, unlike what we did, right? They're suspecting a total party kill is going to be the result of this, which will suck for especially some of them, it being their first D&D campaign, and then being killed off. It's, yeah, it's going to be bad business there. So I'm kind of hoping that their expectations get overwhelmed, and in fact they do survive, but we'll just have to see how that party goes, right? But I also, while we were talking RPGs, got to explain the Doctor Who RPG a little bit more, and I hope I didn't bore them to death. But yeah, they were genuinely listening. So some other people, if I was talking that talk too, they would be bored out of their freaking minds. But these guys, yeah, RPGs in general, they just, you know, love them. So it was good conversation and stuff like that. Plus, I got to tell them some of my plans for my group. So time for podcast production in the PJs. Common thing that happens up here. I'm going to put together the playlist for this month's monthly music mix-up, and I'm going to get the, come on girl, there she is, and then I'll get the going through Who stuff ready, while having this little sucker right beside me. Yeah, whoa. You don't want to push your cuddles, do you? No, you don't. It's the 4th of August, 2017. Just got done with a fantastic stream. It was fun, got some stuff done, and even got the Hold Mages College quest finished in Skyrim. So, it was a nice quest. I liked that one. That one kept me gripped. It was a right proper distraction from my main goal. Also, You want to know what I just did? This guy will apparently be Kang in the future, but for now, he's come back to save us all. Ladies and gentlemen, Iron Lad. Just got done watching a Platform University masterclass with Loria Pertucci, which most people know her from back in the day as Callie Lewis. It was before she was using her actual name, and then at some point she switched over to using her real name. Anyway, she's got a new thing going on where she's teaching people how to live stream. So the masterclass was about live streaming. It's given me some interesting little insights on what I could be doing better, and it's also given me some encouragement on what I'm already doing. Always could need that.